Hello, my name is Ari Waldman. I'm a person who stutters. Today is Daily Tanya, day 25 on YouTube recording. I am a person who stutters. Today I'm going to be working on pausing. Today is November 5th, 2020, the 18th day of the Jewish month of cheshvan. Hopefully it won't get cut off. Daily study on Chabad.org, Daily Tanya-iggeret hakodesh-end, and epistle 28. The Alter Rebbe will now explain how this relates to the passing of the tzaddik, for this likewise draws down a degree of illumination that utterly transcends the world, transforming its darkness into light and bringing about atonement for the sins of the generation. Vihine moda'at zot de Abba Yonak mimazal hashmini. Now it is known that Abba, literally father, a Kabbalistic name for the Sephira of Chochmah, draws its sustenance from the eighth mazal, i.e., the eighth in the Torah's enumeration of the 13 attributes of divine mercy, which correspond to the 13 tufts of the celestial beard, the individual hairs of which are conduits for the emanation of a tremendous, tenuous flow of life force. This is the tuft of Notzer Chesed that appears in the above listing. Notzer Chesed la'alafim, he guards Chesed for thousands of generations. Notzer Otiot Ratzon, the Hebrew word Notzer guards, is composed of the same letters as the Hebrew word Ratzon, divine favor. Vihi eit Ratzon hanmitgala umeir bivchinat giloi milmala lamata be'et betirat tzadike elyon. This is the eit Ratzon, the time of divine favor, i.e., the auspicious time that becomes revealed and radiates in a manifest way from above downwards at the time of the passing of tzaddikim of stature. Ovdei Hashem be'ahava b'mesirat nafsham lehei b'chayehem arvit v'shacharit b'kriyat shema, who serve God out of love, surrendering their soul to God during their lifetime, every evening and morning when reading the Shema. Sha'al Yedei Zeh Hayu Me'ilan Aleyan Miyayin Nokvin L'Abba Ve'ima B'kriyat Shema Ki Yadua. For thereby they would elevate Mayin Nukvin, literally feminine waters, i.e., they would initiate a spiritual arousal, expressing their desire to receive a flow of divine energy to Ima and Abba and Ima, i.e., the Chochmah and Bina, during the reading of Shema, as is known. B'chein b'Talmud Torah demi Chochmah nafka. The same applies to their study of the Torah, which derives from Chochmah. This too results in an elevation of Mayin Nukvin toward Chochmah. V'al yedei zeh hayu nimshachim v'yardim b'chinat miyayin dochrin matikon v'notzer chesed. Thereby the Mayin Ducherin, literally the masculine waters, which thereupon flow from above, were elicited and drawn down from the tuft of Notzer Chesed, since it is from the divine attribute that Chochmah draws its sustenance, as stated above. Vehem hem ha-mi'irim bivchinat giloi b'ptiratam. And indeed, it is these illuminations that radiate in a manifest way at the time of the passing of tzaddikim. The illuminations that are drawn down through the self-sacrifice of tzaddikim during the lifelong recitation of the Shema and their Torah study become revealed at the time of their passing. Kenoda shekol amal ha'adam she'amala nafsho b'chayav lemala bivchinat ha'alam v'hester. For as is known, all the effort of man in which his soul toiled during his lifetime and which remains above in a hidden and obscure state. Mitgala umeir bivchinat giloi milmala lemata be'et b'tirata, is revealed and radiates in a manifest way from above downwards at the time of his passing. Thus, all the unseen spiritual effects of the tzaddik's reading of Shema and of his Torah study are revealed in the world below at the time of his passing. V'hinei al yedei giloi ha'arat tikun v'notzer chesed b'tiratan. Now, by the illumination from the tuft of Notzer Chesed that is revealed at the time of the passing of tzaddikim, Meir Chesed Hashem me'olam ve'ad olam al yireyav. The Chesed of God radiates from world to world, from the world of concealment to the world of revelation, over those who fear him. Upoel Yeshuot b'kerev ha'aretz lechaper al avon hador, and effects salvations in the midst of the earth to atone for the sin of the generation. Af gam al zadonot shehein migimel klipot hatameot shilmata minoga. Shelemata minoga. Even for the deliberate sins, which are of the three impure klipot, which are inferior to noga, for klipot noga can give rise only to unwitting sins, whose atonements is secure through sacrificial offerings. Lefi shemazal denotzer mimochin stimin de arich anpin makor habrurim. For the mazal of Notzer Chesed is of the mochin stimin, of arich anpin, i.e. the chochmah of keter, which is the source of the tasks of beirurim, the refinement of the material world by exacting and uplifting the divine sparks within it. Ve'it hafacha hashucha dish shebirat hakelim linnahora de olam hatikun. The darkness incurred by the breaking of the vessels is thereby converted into the light of the world of tikkun. This light is therefore able to atone even for the deliberate sins that derive from the three impure klipot, the lowest level that resulted from the breaking of the vessels. Ma she'ein kain bekarbanot she'al gabe hamizbeach. This is not the case, though, with the sacrifices that are offered upon the altar. She'einan mikfirim ela al hashagagot shehein ha-mehat gavrut nefesh habehemayit shemi noga. They atone only for inadvertent sins which come about because of the strengthening of the animal soul, whose life force derives from noga. Kamo shekatuv bilikute Torah parashat vayikra, as is stated in Likutei Torah of the Arizal, Parshat Vayikra. V'lachein ismacha leparashat para dafka. This then is why the passage concerning Miriam was adjoined expressly to the passage concerning the red heifer. Ma para v'kule, to teach you that, just as the red heifer affects atonement, so too does the passing of the righteous. Uve vilikut uve yalkut parshat shmini hage mi chatat v'kule. Uve yalkut parshat shmini hagaye mi chatat v'kule. The Yalkut Parshat Shmini for the heifer reads the waters of purification. This is more in keeping with the explanation provided above for the red heifer's atonement, and its impact on the three impure klipot is not a result of burning the heifer, which is spiritually symbolic of elevation, but a result of the sanctification of the purifying waters, an act which draws down benefactions from above, just as water flows downward from above, from supernal holiness and chokhmah of Keter, the source of refinement and purification. This is the end of my video, Tanya, day 25. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.